Welcome back, everybody. It's the weekly challenge, day 3. It seems like maybe we're playing match points, we're playing non-best 10, and it seems like I don't know. We're not doing poorly. It looks like we might have a couple wins and a lot of ties. So, and that's frequently in these non-best hand tournaments, especially, we have less decision-making power. So, we're frequently going to be at the robot's mercy on a lot of these boards, and we're just going to chop up a lot of results. So, we can see on this one, this might be interesting. A diamond pass to us. When I have a 5-card major and I'm close enough, folks, I like to stretch to bid, and that's what I'm going to do here. I hate when my partner makes a big bid on the way back. They didn't, which I love here. And here I know partner has 4 spades, by the way. I'm still not going to proceed to the 3 level. I'm going to let partner choose, and they chose not to do that. This is great for us. I'm very terrified of this play, though, because partner might decide to panic and play the ace of spades, which is really bad for us. It looks like declare can always set up this suit, but here I want to do as much as I can to discourage this, and this would be what I would do naturally. If they play a spade, it's really bad. They did not do that. Here, we just give a normal play. Excuse me. They're going to draw some trump. They're kind of all over the place here. It looks like they're going to have to rough a diamond at some point as well, unless they can get some heart pitches. What's that queen of hearts from partner over there? Interesting. I see. Now partner's going to try to do something. Okay, good. They didn't try to do something crazy. And now we can come through a spade here and kind of force the rough. And now at least that's a safe position. The heart suit was interesting. They had a lot of hearts over there. Here it makes no difference what we're throwing here. All right, let's take a look at this one on the results stream. So, interesting one to start. I don't think it's going to matter whether we bid or not here. The West player is clearly going to get in this auction if we passed 1 diamond. But this is just relatively normal, right? We don't have, maybe we should bid 3 spades, I guess. If we bid 3 spades, we lose 2 hearts. We're going to lose a spade, we're going to lose a diamond, and a couple of clubs. So we're going to get roughed up. So I'm kind of glad we stayed away from that. You get doubled, you're going for a bigger number than they can make a game with. On this one, once the opening lead is made, we just kind of have normal plays throughout, right? There's just nothing. Oh, sorry. There's nothing we can really do to kind of get traction and take any tricks other than the ones we have coming to us here. And on this one, even the hard play is kind of brutal. Partner makes just the weirdest choice here, right? This is something you just never want to do, folks. And I don't know if I never know if our signal means anything to our partner. Sorry, let me get the double dummy out of there. Excuse me. All right, so in this spot, the 10 of hearts can't be right? We know the spade's not right, and so does partner, right? They know we have at least 5 spades, so they can see declare either has 1 or 0, and when declare follows to the suit, it's 1. So the spade suit can't hurt us as long as we never lead it again. So what are our choices? Well, unfortunately for that robot player, they're all bad, but the heart seems like the worst one, right? I would tend to just lead the 10 of diamonds in this case. Hope partner has a card. The club looks terrible. Everything looks terrible, right? It's really a rough spot. The club just can't be right because that's just going to give up a trick when that's always a trump trick because they can see this jack third is in that dummy over there. So here I think a diamond is probably best. The heart just seems kind of crazy, right? And just helps them set up the suit very quickly. All right, let's see the next board. 1 heart to us. What do we do, folks? Interesting. So here are my thoughts when I overcall at the 2 level. I want to usually have a 6-card suit. If I don't have a 6-card suit, I want to at least have a very good opening hand in reasonable shape, and I would put that here. And especially because we're not vulnerable, I'm okay getting in and bidding 2 diamonds. But let me just tell you, folks, I would much, much prefer to have a 6-card suit. But because my hand is so good, I didn't want to resist saying something. But now when it comes back to us, well, let's see, folks. Make your call. What would you like to do? I mean, we shot our shot here, I think. We don't want to cause trouble by bidding 3 clubs here, even though we are playing match points and the opponents do have a fit. And we're non-vulnerable. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking myself into this. The opponents are willing to play 2 hearts. So it means we're probably not getting destroyed here. Let's get in there. Here's why, folks. I'm not vulnerable. That's the big one, right? You've heard me talk about this throughout this session. And also, I know the opponents have an 8-card major suit fit. So my job here is twofold. I need to at least attempt to get a better score by either playing it or forcing the opponents to a higher level and thus hopefully beating them when we play this. And here it looks like the former is what we've achieved here. We bought a really nice dummy with 5 clubs from partner and some values, right? So here we're going to win this ace of hearts. We're just going to look at what we know about this hand. So the king of hearts was led. So, and let's just make sure. The king of hearts was led from west. So that's, I would guess, king, queen of hearts, right? You wouldn't, if they king something, they would lead low usually. So if we put 5 points over here to start, let's just see where that leaves us. So here we had 13, right? And let's give East the opening bidder 12. That's 25. Dummy had 5. That is 30. And that means that West has about 10 points. Well, they only bid 2 hearts. Which means that they could have like a kind of a balanced 9 or 10-ish, or East could just have more points. And remember, this is not a best hand tournament. East could have up to like 14, you would guess, or even more if they're unbalanced. So on this one, what I'm trying to figure out is outside of the 5 points, what is West likely to have? Well, I don't know. Maybe a card in spades. Who knows where that ace of diamonds is? But for us, our job is just to draw some trump, right? So here, I'm going to play the ace of clubs. I could play a low club initially there as well, but I'm just going to play for the drop. And there it is, folks. And now I am going to play some diamonds because I think the best thing to do is to set up our best suit, folks, as soon as we can. Because if the opponents don't get the tricks that they have coming to them, we'll be able to pitch away some losers. And now you'll see the ace and king of spades probably. Ooh, just the ace getting cash. There's the queen of hearts. I guess a spade is coming back. Yep. And they had ace, king, queen of spades. Look to our right. And we have the rest, folks. Plus 110. We'll take that. And that's a good match point lesson for you, folks. It is almost never right to do 2 things when you have a chance to bid. It's almost never right to let the opponents play 1 of a suit. And it is also almost never right to let the opponents play 2 of a suit that you know they have a fit in. And this is for match points, folks. For imps, you're not, it's still a reasonable concept to get behind, but it's more important in match points because of the scores, right? The way the game is scored. We're trying to get our best minus score. So even if we went down, let's say 2, non-doubled in this case, it would be minus 100. And that would mean that East-West would be highly likely to be making their contract, which is just plus 110 at a minimum. And here, look at East-West cards. They had a double fit. They had spades and hearts, which is amazing, right? They had a 9-card heart fit, an 8-card spade fit. And they have 4 losers, essentially, right? So they can make 3 of whatever they choose to play, and they just don't know it's right, or at least they didn't know it's right to bid it. As the West player, I think you got to bid 3 hearts here, folks, right? They know they have a 9-card fit. Don't let partner guess this. And then we should be very happy we did our job as well, folks. We've gotten their side up to a level higher, where now we may be able to go plus by defending correctly. All right, sweet stuff there. I like that result on that board. Ooh, oh yeah, look at this one coming up tomorrow. Number 7, we will start off in this non-best hand tournament with clearly the best hand at the table, or at least, if it's not, it'll be interesting as well. But this is where we're going to start. Plan your auction, or at least your first bid, and see if that's what's happening. And don't forget, folks, tons of stuff happening at bridgelesson.com. 3 courses for your pleasure this week, and 2 of them are just self-directed. Defense Decisions, a self-directed defense course that you can take anytime you like. It's made for you to have your own decisions on your own times. Lots of mental reps as defender, as we're getting in this course as well. And then Play and Defense Quiz, that was live on September 28th, and it is amazing on replay because now the replays are fully edited, and you have a repeatable quiz that you can take anytime you like. So lots of good reps in that one. And then Declare Decisions, another new course, self-directed, and giving you all the practice reps you need for those Declare Decisions that we've seen quite a few of in these sessions so far. So check those out, folks. I'll leave those in the links for you, and I will see you back here tomorrow for this big hand and day 4 of our 45th challenge with the robots. I'll see you in this one, folks.